enter Scratch, you will see where it says start creating. This is a way to bypass and not having to create a profile online, because when you create a profile, you do need to click on a link in order to confirm that you exist, that it's not some random robot or, you know, spammer online that's just creating fake logins. So one way is just click start creating, and once you do that, it launches your game right away. Another way to do it is when you're creating your profile, you go through here with your username and your password. Okay, so let's just go through it together, pretending we are creating. So I'm going to do one for myself. I'm going to call it that. Let's be specific. I'm in the area in Woodland Hills. And then you add your own password that you can remember every single time. That's right. I'm sorry. You want to join Scratch, not click sign in. You want to join. We all make mistakes and we move on, right? And then here's where you remember to click join, because I was clicking sign in by accident. Oh, it's actually showing my password. All right, so let me stop sharing, pause share. Okay, so I created my password. I'm going to click next. What country do I live in? Next. What month and year you were born. I'm going to just do it as if I were from the year we started. It doesn't matter, right? Let's put whatever year, 2010, or you can put your birthday. Here's where you put your parents' email, unless you have one yourself. Create your account. See, and get your login. Now you can get started. You will need to go in and actually confirm that you exist. So right here, you'll see how your username's on the upper right-hand side. And then when you want to start creating your project, all the way here on the left-hand side, you see the logo that says Scratch. You're going to click here where it says Create. This is the part that's important. You're going to rename your project so you know which project we're working on. So for example, we're going to do the thumbs up, thumbs down project. You write it here, thumbs up project. Or if we're doing Sneezy Sam, you'll put it in here again. In the middle section, Sneezy Sam project, et cetera, et cetera. So every time we have a new project, you know how to find it. So once you create the name, I will show you how to find your project, but here's where you click File. You will load from your computer. So it depends where your file was saved. Most likely, if I emailed you something, it automatically goes into your download folder. If it doesn't, that means your parents have created some kind of pathway as to where all files should go. So the way you find your files is a couple ways. You can organize your list through here, going through the list icon, and it'll list it as to the very last thing that was saved or downloaded. So this is the last thing I did, was a screenshot. And then here's where my template is. So in this particular case, if we're going to do the yes, no robot template, you can tell it's a Scratch file based on this that you see right here. This is called the file extension. Okay, this is very important for you to learn. If you are sharing, let's say, a picture, sometimes the extension is PNG, or it can be a JPEG, or if you're sharing, let's say, a PDF with a teacher, it could be PDF. These are called extensions. See how they're all, or if it's a Word document, it'll be DOCX or DOC, or someone may use Pages and it'll say .pages. So in this case, a Scratch file will always be .sbe. You click on that 2 times. It'll say replace the content. Yes. So this is a way for us to share the design of what we're about to code for today. So this way we don't have to spend too much time, you know, recreating the robot that you see on the right-hand side, the thumbs up nail, all of those things. we could technically go through the process of actually creating this design, but to avoid that and to save time, because we want to focus more on the coding end of things today, we are sharing a file so that way you're ready to go. So this is how we get started anytime we're going to create a template, and we go from there. So as you can see, you are all set up. Now, if you want to go back to another project you created before, let's say, hey, we're going to get started on the yes, no robot. This is where all of your projects will get listed, okay? And then here's unshared projects and shared projects. So technically, this is my stuff. See here saying confirm your email. So make sure when you have a moment to go back inside and confirm the email you sent it to. So when we want to go back to our project, you can click see inside, or you can click on the yes, no template. Both will take you to the same location. So here is an overview of your project, which we'll go into it later, where we'll talk about, you know, how to give instructions to other people and other kids that can play your game. But in the meantime, you want to click on see inside, and that's how you can see the code. Okay, so here's where we will actually get started. Okay, looking forward to meeting you. And if you are interested in scheduling a meeting, you can email studiocityrobotics@gmail.com. I have 2 locations, one in Studio City and in Woodland Hills. Again, studiocityrobotics@gmail.com, or you can call us at 818-436-2483,